Ready, McGee? Hello, hello, hello! And we are starting to, well, we're on the other side of losers' quarters now. Khanage Zone 2019 called They Want Their Matchups Back. Not only is it Peach Palutena, but also two players that have been around since the beginning.
Absolutely. We've got Khanage and Zone. These two, they are sort of, again, a clash of styles I was mentioning earlier. Zone sort of forcing sort of ledge trap situations and generally whittling down his opponents in neutral. And Khanage, also very strong ledge trapping, but the block game is what sets him apart. The first pull of the game, and we are getting stitches again. Please, Khanage, I just, please, for 2 seconds, can you stop pulling stitch faces? That's the fourth or fifth of the string.
Yeah, insane stuff. But right now, I think Zone is doing quite a great job at just catching Khanage where they normally feel the most comfortable, right? Like, it's not the same as with Bulby, because Bulby is an objectively tougher matchup than this. However, it just feels like every single opportunity that we are seeing from Khanage to do a whiff punish, Zone is there. Like, and really bad DI, I have to say, on the down throw there. It's going to get them killed.
Yeah, no, that's Zone. And, like, just being absolutely ready for it though. Catching Khanage's disadvantage lacking. Cheeky little explosive flame, barely avoiding the toes at the ledge, and now Khanage just raining in the aerials. Oh, lovely read there from Khanage. Able to catch the Zone with that teleport cancel on the platform.
Yeah, Khanage trying to like find their foot in the matchup, has done a pretty good job this second stock of just kind of limiting the bleeding, but 52% now, 63, 72. It's starting to climb again, and Zone has the advantage.
Got another parasol on the ledge. Zone not really being able to down to 2 that nearly as easily. The counter on the way down will find Khanage their first kill of this set so far, and couldn't come at a more opportune time, I think.
Like, it's important. Oh my god!
The RNG actually working against Khanage. Not only the 5th Stitch Face, but the 2nd bomb of the stream.
Of top 8.
Oh my god.
That is incredibly unfortunate. But the explosive flame was going to hit anyway. Khanage was a high percent. I think that might have been curtains regardless. But even so, like, it does a number on your mental, right? So
yeah, no, that is very funny. Khanage, however, is keeping it very, very even despite that. Zone finding these stray hits, looking strong, but Khanage can turn that around in an instant. Lovely float forward. That's another stitch.
That's another stitch.
That's another stitch. Why is there another stitch?
That's another stitch.
Oh my god.
And I mean, oh my god, is that going to be throw the stitch? Free catches it. And now I'm looking at this going, well, Zone has been in the driver's seat all the time, but if Khanage manages to hit the C-stick in the right direction, it's even again.
Oh, catch! Hang on. Oh, Zone ends up wasting.
Another one!
What?
Another one?
What?
What's been going in the allotment, Khanage?
Oh my god.
I don't know what you've been doing, but not only is the allotment looking great, but you've also taken up sewing. This many stitching is just too crazy because it's brought it straight back to even.
That is. I am bewildered. I remain utterly bewildered. I don't know how I'm expecting to find this.
Zone has to do the Khanage ledge trap, and from what was an amazing start from Zone, somehow becomes Khanage's entire game.
That's kind of silly. Zone taking a breather. And I get it. I absolutely get it. Zone taking a breather off that. That was dumb.
Zone's gone to get a drink, I think, man. I mean, if I'd seen the opposing player pull 3 stitches and a bomb in one game, I would also be like, right, okay, God does not want me to win.
I'm just gonna
chill out.
I'm just gonna.
Also, great lighting. What's good? Look at that face. Look at Liv's face. Just absolutely nothing.
I'm not gonna switch to the camera until the end. That's not GP. I'll fix it.
Oh really? Well, that's good. I mean,
actually, yeah. Let me.
The gameplay is a lot cleaner than us. No offense.
I feel it. I feel it. Let me.
But there you go.
Let me fix that name.
Wow.
So when we switch back,
I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it, and I don't know why I can't believe it because I've seen Khanage do it again and again. If you're pulling turnips like that, there's no set you can't win. MKLeo would be sitting there like, yep, I'm throwing my hands up. It's a good game. It's a good try. We did it, but
I as you might be able to tell, I'm at somewhat of a loss. I'm just gonna have some of my chips here and just contemplate what we just witnessed.
The best part is it's not even live. People will have to go home and watch the video and then go, hang on, what? There's probably some poor Peach player going like, oh, how do I beat Palutena? Let's watch these two really good players do it. And then it's like, the takeaway is, Paul Stitches. Okay, cool. I guess I should go. You know what, Khanage, go to Vegas some point.
We genuinely need.
Yeah, if you're gonna go to what tournament? Double Down happens in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Gotta get on the slots, man.
We genuinely need to get Khanage to Vegas for Double Down. That is a good shout. Alright, so back with the drink. Got some water in his hand, refreshed. I was so bewildered I forgot to put the point up for Khanage for a minute there.
It's still unbelievable. We're still sitting here, reeling from what was Stone in the driver's seat, and then Khanage said, "Stitch, take the wheel," and then it was Khanag's game from there. Like, unbelievable.
That
took a while. Yeah.
That tie speed got me. Well played. All right, snap back to reality. Game 2. Here we go.
Oh my goodness, I can feel the gravity going, can't we? Oh my word, game 2, can Khanage pull turnips like he's never pulled turnips before, or is Zone going to be, right, I'm not effective?
I am. Wow, immediately Khanage just taking advantage of just the mid-round thing to just get right into Zone's face. Zone, he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna, like, you're clearly rattled, I'm just gonna hold forward. And you are gonna make some poor decisions, and I'm just gonna win off the back of that. Khanage, not even like involved or thinking, because like this is why we love Khanage right now. Because I think the less you think right now is Khanage, the better your chance of winning the set. Just hold forward.
Really good whiff punishes there from Zone. That dash attack's not going to meet its maker, meet its mark. And once again, Zone has been on the ledge for like a lot of this game already. And the Khanage ledge trapping again is absolutely crazy with those back airs, those forward airs, with those turnips, catching the jump with the forward air. Are we going to see a full edge guard?
That second back air on the right hand side of the stage could have been a shield. I am relatively convinced it would that could have been an S.
I'm loving Zone's advantage state, by the way. It might look like a few nairs, but to get like Khanage into the air, Peach is very floaty. Palutena's up air is there to catch you and kill you at absurdly early percent. So Khanage has been doing a good job so far, but Zone is going to take the first stop.
A return of the composure. We've seen a few frazzled head shakes from him, but now we are starting to see a bit more of that cool, composed Zone that we know and love, that is starting to take control of this set. Khanage firing back though. And we'll find that quick bear.
They're trying to land using that top platform really expertly just to make sure that they get to solid ground, have access to the shield. But any jump is going to be caught potentially by that Zone there. And you do not want to be put in the Palutena washing machine.
Certainly not. Khanage quite familiar with the spin cycle himself, however. More than happy to put his opponents in the blender should the opportunity arise. Lovely little bit of drift from Zone to avoid getting hit by that turnip. Very important.
Oh, that was a cold wash from Zone. The empty land into the tomahawk, really good stuff. It happens again. Khanage getting caught by rinse and repeat, absolutely.
Oh,
but yeah, this is beginning to be just really back and forth.
Yeah, it's gonna take some serious steel will from Zone to be able to just stay focused and secure the win.
How's the winky face, by the way? He pulled a winky face. Like, that does a little bit more damage.
I like the winky for normal. That's
but, you know.
Khanage At a slight deficit here, Zone.
It's for some stitches, Imo.
Yeah, no. Khanage at any moment could do. I'm genuinely. I can't fully invest myself in what's happening because there is a significant that at any second we're gonna see another stitch, and I'm just scared.
Oh no! Oh, but no dash for the down tilt. Khanage just dropped a few of those confirmed, and it literally is the difference between that 12% and a massive amount of damage on Zone. So, like, this is dead even. It's all in the punish game now.
Alright. Zone.
Oh, that jump
nice
is
back
risky. You cannot go for those, because if you get your jump caught by Palutena, you're staring down the barrel of up airs again. And as a floaty character like Peach, you cannot afford for that to happen.
Okay, whip grab and settle the stage, no punish from Khanage though. Lovely use of the float to avoid Zone's grab again. But Khanage just keeping their distance. Lovely little Peach bomber just to test the shield, but Zone smashes right through with that shielded dash attack. Another back air, and one more chance to take this game with a ledge trap.
God, the ledge trapping is so good. Oh, but a whiff grab. And wow! Oh my god, what a call out!
That
Khanage even looking like, did I just do that? Because I didn't know he just pulled it back again.
that was kind of silly. Zone was composed, steely, sat on the ledge, back turned. Whatever you do, I'm gonna back aim. I'm just gonna back aim. And Zone let it slip for one moment.
Wow.
Khanage just charged up smash. Like,
Unbelievable.
That was pure greed, but it got rewarded.
Khanage got some guns on him because daylight robbery is happening in front of our eyes.
Well,
Zone is playing the game.
Khanage
Khanage is playing the game and then being like, yeah, you think you've got the momentum? Yeah, catch one of these, mate. And he's just coming through with the most ridiculous options. But here we go, game 3. Zone has got to find a way to close out one of these games. Surely. We've seen the momentum. We've seen that he definitely can do it. It's just a matter of closing it out.
Certainly. Zone just... There we go. Punishing that Peach Bomber on shield. Explosive flame. Losing that jump with the drift from Peach after the air dodge is so hard to catch. So it's just got to be careful with landing these aerials.
Oh. We've seen absolutely no 2 frames from those down airs from Khanage. It's very rare because normally those like lead into forward airs and are absolutely massive for like keeping those edge guards going. But Zone just really good at knowing when to get to ledge and getting at disadvantages in general is really good.
Oh, barely too late with that nair. Might have been too early, I'm not sure, but Zone overcommits with the dash attack. Khanage floats on down, says thank you very much, I'll have that back air.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, Zone, you can feel that Zone is like annoyed. Because that dash attack was not waiting for all of the options to be gone. Wasn't considering the flow, and then wham, with punish on the dash attack.
Yeah.
Like, Zone is just looking for anything at this point. And there you
There
go.
we go.
Dash attack, out of the options, out of the double jump, out of the float. Really, really nice, keeping it even.
Very nice indeed. That trying to get the nairs going again, but nice bit of patience on ledge goes a long way. But Khanage sitting all the way back. Here we go though. This will put a smile at least on Zone's face on the inside, if not on the outside.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the kind of thing that Zone has been doing time and time again. These advantage states are insane. Always being in the right position, always getting those back airs, making sure that they are like just ready for anything.
Yes.
But then Khanage was stealing it away before. But with this percent lead, if Zone can close it out early, this is a better position than he's been in for any of the games previously.
Oh, Zone wanted to wait out that counter, was just a touch too early. Still in a good position though. Empty sort of forward air tomahawk from Khanage, trying to find a weak nair into that throw, but Zone's out of there.
Yeah, both of them playing as careful as they can, not wanting to fall into the other setups. Khanage knows that even a grab can put him in the air, which is like death-defying. Oh my goodness, that forward air almost kills. Whoever takes this stock has such a huge advantage.
Well, maybe not for long. It depends what happens when they get down to that halo. But the bears raining in from both these players. Zone, the latest to find connection. There we go. Oh, the gorgeous dash tomahawk back into the forward air. That was an exquisite bit of movement there. Dodging that grab again. Khanage not able to get the kill though. He's got to stay composed. Snipes out the float. Looking for a down tilt 2 frame, but it's not going to happen.
No, Khanage. For a change, it's Khanage struggling to get out of the corner. Zone's ledge trapping just being so immaculate and keeping them in there, waiting so patiently for an option. But now, here we go. We answering straight back. What's Khanage saying?
Oh, just holds all the way in. Zone able to at least find that dash attack. There we go. Thinking about the dash attack once again, but just holding a little bit more patient on the trigger. And now, here we go. Oh, Zone and bad DI out.
50%.
Mistakes very, very
He's got the turnip in hand. Like, if he doesn't drop it. Oh, that's a dot eyes. Dot eyes. Dot eyes with Zone. This could be big.
I don't think Zone's too confident with the items though. Okay. Doesn't get the regrab, but you know, at least found one connection on the dot eyes. Lovely tomahawk jab again, catching Khanage out. Shield of the parasol.
Yeah,
Jump out of the corner.
So good, so clinical. There's not going to be anything stealing the game away this time. It's Zone's fundamentals that triumph in Game 3.
Excellent news for Zone fans on the globe. Goes and takes a quick drink of water. Very wisely done. Stay hydrated if you're watching this at home. Very, very important for your mind and body.
Khanage has all of the counterpick advantages now. Both Game 4 and Game 5, if it comes to it. It's going to be on whatever stage that Khanage decides. And I think that could be quite big. I don't know if there's any I'm pretty sure there's not DSR on this rule set. So we could see a return to Battlefield, where we've seen Khanage win some of those games in the past. Alternatively, we could see a bigger stage, which means that, well, Khanage has more space to pull turnips, more space to kind of maybe get off the ledge. How the platform's going to look, we simply have no idea. It's Kalos.
Alright. Kalos. I'm hesitant about. Oh, maybe it's not.
Oh, not Kalos.
Maybe it's
baited?
not.
Baited?
Maybe we have it. Oh, the music. Of course, the music counter pick. It's very important indeed here for Khanage. I have a little look through. We've got some Sun and Moon.
It is Omega Ruby after Sapphire.
Ah,
it's Dinia.
I'm not familiar.
That's fine.
My experience is fairly limited.
I've put too many hours into that series than I'd like to admit. You know, so which is why, thankfully, we've got something else to talk about. The next game, Game 4.
It's coming in hot and fresh. Khanage with that long open space to take Zone for a ride across, as well as plenty of ways to ledge trap Zone with these side platforms.
I wonder why. Like, I thought this helped out Zone. Because, well, actually, maybe Khanage is looking for ways to get off the ledge. That was the big struggle between Game 3, or in Game 3 rather. And so having that platform there gives Khanage maybe some more options. But, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're never on the ledge.
I suppose so. Very powerful start on it. 108 on Zone and none on the Peach main. And dash attack coming on through. Bringing that count up to 120. Zone stop.
If Khanage gets a 0 to death here, that could be massive. Like, Zone has, like, looking for things that improve his mental. I know that sounds silly, but anything to kind of get his headspace, it's fairly fragile, I'd imagine, at this point after the first 2 games, so... Imagine! Yeah, your mental has to be through the floor at this rate. Zone will be furious.
We've seen a lot of that sort of peak shield pressure from Khanage, while shield's smallish, going for that Peach Bomber. Eventually it was going to find its mark. Zone just trying to slow things down with a bit of a quick in Zone, but not able to find too much of it.
Bad pull. A little bit of a bad pull put Khanage in disadvantage there, but it's now Zone who's in the corner. The turnip dash attack, again, even if they're small conversions, Khanage, of course, known for getting a lot bigger ones, but even if they're small conversions, that lead is going to be building, and Peach just does so much raw damage. 36%, almost 37 on Zone already. Dot eyes again, mate.
That's like third or fourth dot eyes. Second of the game.
Winky face as well. Unbelievable.
I'm
like,
scared. just like all Khanage in general.
Like, he'd be thrown out of the Luxor straight away.
Oh.
Any hotel in Las Vegas, you name it. MGM will never want to see this man's face in any of those buildings, because with this kind of luck, you'd be thinking he's counting cars. but he's not. But the only thing that's being counted is the percent on zone at this point, because it is, racking up.
Bit by bit. Pressure in the corners building up as well. Zone just holding forward all the way out. Also use that jump, a nice teleport back to the ledge. Khanage had the teleport scouted, but oh dear.
Just finding the groove, the dash back and forth. Where is the option? But Zone's patience working out there once again. Brilliant stuff. The back air is going to take the stock, but the deficit is undeniable.
Quick back turn, nice. He's going to find his 27.
Yeah, there's no platforms to extend those combos from. That was getting Zone a lot more damage in the previous games, but now that we have a flatter stage where the platforms are only on the ledge, Zone can only get a few of those nairs before having to call it quits. Oh, massive.
Down to potentially his last stock from the tournament.
No jump on Zone.
5th place. Khanage just getting this ledge trap over and over. It's looking like it might be lights out. Doesn't find that catch on the teleport that he's been looking for a couple of times. So Khanage now facing being on the ledge. That's a big grab, but no punish.
If there's one thing that's really been working out for Zone, it's the kind of no tech. That's going to be it. Never mind. He wasn't even able to get any more empty grabs, which is what I was going to say. Kept working for Zone. But Khanage, in 2 crazy games, the first 2 games, Zone, really, really solid game 3, but it is going to be Zone bowing out at 5th. What a set. I'm speechless almost.
I don't